It's 2025, which makes it the perfect year for the latest Pokemon Go event, Water Festival 2025. Hey, it's Robyn, and I'm going to make sure that you know everything you need to get the most out of this event. After taking a break in 2024, the Water Festival is back, running right now from Tuesday, July 15th at 10 a.m. local to Sunday, July 20th at 8 p.m. local. During these 6 days, we're getting some fun bonuses. Rainy lure modules will last for 2 hours, increased candy for nice throws or better, increased chance to encounter shiny Staryu and shiny Tortuga, and if you catch a Lapras wearing a scarf from a raid, it may have a seasonal background. And though we're taking a break from 4 times catch Stardust between this month's 2 Ultra Unlock events, the Water Festival is low-key another Stardust event. Kinda. I'll explain in a moment, but first let's check out the featured spawns. As expected, every Pokemon in this event is a water type. In the wild, you can find Squirtle, Slowpoke, Krabby, Staryu, Magikarp, Marill, Barboach, Clamperl, Buizel, Finneon, and Wimpod, with rare spawns of Lantern, Phoebus, Palpitoad, and Tortuga. And it's Staryu that you're going to want to focus on. Besides having a better chance to find a shiny, Staryu is also a Pokemon that gives extra Stardust when you catch it, 750 rather than the usual 100. You have a chance to rack up a lot of easy Stardust with each of these catches, even more than you'd get from a non-boosted Pokemon caught during the Ultra Unlock 4 times Stardust bonus. If only there was a way to combine Staryu with that 4 times bonus. We'll come back to that later. There's actually another Stardust boosted Pokemon in this event. And no, it's not Clamperl, which despite being known for holding pearls and big pearls in the main series, isn't Stardust boosted in Pokemon Go. It's the other Clam Pokemon, Shelter, which gives 1000 Stardust with every catch. But you can't really grind Shelter this event because it's not a wild spawn, it's in raids. I can't imagine anyone trying to grind by spending a raid pass for 1000 Stardust, but let's look at the raids for a sec. In 1-star raids, we've got Shelter, Ducklet, and a new Pokemon debut, Tatsugiri, which has 3 different forms. And in 3-star raids, we've got Kingler, Gyarados, Scarf Lapras, and Azumarill, plus Mega Blastoise in 4-star raids and Terrakion in 5-star raids. Costume hunters might want to try for a Scarf Lapras that likely has a 1 in 10 chance for a seasonal background, but everyone else should probably focus their raid passes on Terrakion, a great fighting and rock attacker. But what about the newest addition to Pokemon Go, Tatsugiri? Is it any good? Tatsugiri is a Dragon Water type from Paldea, a typing that makes it weak to Dragon and Fairy, resistant to Steel, and 2 times resistant to Fire and Water. It has 3 different forms based on different types of sushi, and each one is region exclusive. Curly form is based on shrimp nigiri, and is available in Europe, the Middle East, and Africa. Droopy form is based on tuna nigiri, and is available in North and South America. And stretchy form is based on egg nigiri, and is available in the Asia-Pacific region. The 3 forms are only visually different, and all 3 have identical stats and moves. So if you really want all 3 for your decks, you'll need to use a remote raid pass for the 2 not in your region, which isn't great. On the other hand, it's nice to at least have the option compared to other regional Pokemon that are not remote raidable. As for those stats and moves, with a max CP of 3105, 226 attack, 166 defense, and 169 stamina, Tatsugiri doesn't really work well anywhere. Its DPS and TDO put over 100 other attackers ahead of it in both the Water and Dragon categories, and it's ranked so low in PvP, it would need some major move updates to even succeed in limited metas. Which is a shame because in the main series, where double battles exist, Tatsugiri has a really cool combo with another unreleased Pokemon, Dondozo. Using its ability Commander, Tatsugiri can hop into Dondozo's mouth, which raises all of Dondozo's stats except HP by 2 stages. Dondozo can then use its signature move Order Up, which deals damage and increases its attack, defense, or speed by 1 stage, depending on which form of Tatsugiri it's working with. But abilities aren't a thing in Pokemon Go, so losing its main gimmick leaves it without much to stand out. If you're not spending your raid passes on Terrakion, Tatsugiri, or Scarf Lapras, you'll still need to spend 1 each on the other 3-star raids, because we have 3 collection challenges which give encounters with Scarf Lapras. Each collection challenge requires 1 of these raid Pokemon, and no, evolving does not count. If you're doing multiple raids, you should take a look at field research because one of the tasks, Win a Raid, gives you a Scarf Lapras, so you can stack 3 of these tasks and complete them with a single raid. But it doesn't seem like Scarf Lapras from research can have a background. There's also some Mega Energy for Blastoise and Gyarados if you need it, though none for Slowbro and Swampert, but you'll want to focus on Catch 5 Pokemon because it can give you a Staryu. Remember when I said we come back to Staryu? While you should catch every wild Staryu that you can see, you should actually run away from any Staryu encountered from some research. This allows you to save the encounter, which goes into your research stack. You can hold up to 100 Pokemon in the stack before the oldest ones start being deleted. By saving your Staryu, you can catch them during next week's Ultra Unlock event, which will multiply your catch Stardust by 4, giving you 3,000 Stardust for each Staryu, or 4,500 with a star piece. It's probably the best thing you can do during the Water Festival. There's also a paid time research for $4.99, which gives you an ice cream pose and encounters with all the 3-star raid Pokemon. Pretty blatantly pay to win, but maybe you really want to show off how much you like ice cream. Buying it from the web store gives you a free star piece, which I'd save for next week when you're catching all the Staryu that you saved. And lastly, some Tatsugiri backpacks were added to the avatar shop for 250 coins each. So beyond grinding Stardust or preparing to grind Stardust, what wild spawns are worth going after? Magikarp and Squirtle evolve into Gyarados and Blastoise, which you can Mega Evolve for the top 4th and 5th Water-type attackers. Both also have Shadow forms ranked 12th and 25th, with a non-Shadows ranked 28th and 57th. Blastoise also has a Dynamax and Gigantamax form, which are best used as tanks, where they perform identically. It's a great time to grind candies for both, since there are so many ways to use Blastoise, and Magikarp requires 400 candy to evolve into Gyarados. Catching big Magikarp will also help you progress your Fisher Medal, which requires 1,000 to Platinum. Blastoise and Gyarados are also good in PvP. Blastoise is ranked 68th in Great League and 40th in Ultra League. Gyarados as a Shadow is ranked 38th in Master League, 52nd as a non-Shadow, and is also a strong choice in Master League Premier. Slowpoke can evolve into Slowbro, which also has a Mega Evolution, but it's not very strong, so you'll mainly use it for its Water and Psychic Candy boost. Krabby evolves into Kingler, which as a Shadow is the 8th best water attacker, and as a non-Shadow is ranked 16th. Kingler also has a Dynamax and Gigantamax form. In max battles, it's stronger than Blastoise, but not as strong as the best water DPS, Gigantamax and Teleon. Meryl evolves into Azumarill, which is a PvP mainstay, ranked 54th in the Great League. Barboach evolves into Wishcash, which is solid in the Great League, though it has dropped in recent seasons. The Shadow is still ranked 72nd, and the non-Shadow is ranked 106th. Wimpod evolves into Galissopod, which is amazing in PvP after Fury Cutter was buffed. It's ranked 9th in Great League, 14th in Ultra League, and 48th in Master League, with strong play in Master League Premier. It's also an excellent water attacker, ranked 24th. It's also ranked 24th as a bug attacker. And finally, after the Psywave buff, Lapras became one of the best PvP Pokemon, ranked all the way at 4th in the Great League and 2nd in Ultra League. But if you're raiding Scarf Lapras, you'll want to trade it to reroll for better PvP IVs. Lapras also has a Gigantamax form returning later this event, but it's not smart to use raids to grind candy. Here's one last tip. Make sure to Mega Evolve a Water Mega. Nothing fancy here, any of the Water Megas will cover all of the spawns and raids for this event. If there's a seasonal spawn you need candy for, choose a Water Mega that also shares that type in case you see it between the event spawns. Primal Kyogre can cover 2 extra types, and is also a solid counter against the water raids if you give it the move Thunder. That does it for the Water Festival. There are also multiple events this weekend that overlap with it, but I'll cover those in a separate video. Get some Stardust, stay safe, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.